All right, we are still going strong in the Hobonichi Cousin planner. I just freaking love this planner. And it is the last week of February, so let's go ahead and plan this week. Hello, it is actually Monday, and we are going to be planning the week of February 24th through March 2nd. Can't believe February is over. Sorry, that's my printer. I don't know what it's doing. It just finished printing, so. Anyway, just showing you a couple of the spreads from the previous weeks. This week, I would have used like another Valentine kit, but I didn't have one, so I wanted to keep with pink. And then I was just kind of looking through all my designs, and I kind of picked this one. It's called Movie Night. I think I put this in my planner last year, but I don't think I did a plan with me. Hopefully I didn't, so it doesn't look repetitive, but it is a kit I designed last year, so it is in the old format. Since we've been watching the Harry Potter movies, and we will, I'm sure, be watching them this week, I thought this would work, and I really like it. I like the colors in it, which I think, oh my gosh, are similar. Well, pink and green, different kind of green, different kind of pink, but it's fine. It's still February, so I love it. I'm going to just start laying down everything. I already put the date dots on these just to make it that much quicker. We do have a few things going on this week, like tryouts. High school soccer tryouts are finally happening. Sometimes it's like I don't want to talk about something in case like she doesn't make it. It's like I'm nervous for her too. She's nervous. I don't let her know I'm nervous for her because I want her to have as much confidence as possible, which she should have with what she's capable of. If she doesn't make it, because if she was at her old high school, I would have no fear in it, you know, but again, we're at a new high school. She's having to like prove herself. The coach has seen her a few times and she was really happy with how she performed at those practices, but it's still nerve-wracking because you just don't know, because you've never been on the team, the coach doesn't know you, and she's in a little bit of a harder spot because she is a junior and she basically has to make varsity, so, which she was on varsity last year as a 10th grader at her old high school. Happy thoughts, good thoughts. Hope it's all fine. And you know, I've talked to her like, if you don't make it, it's fine. It's not, it is what it is, and we're just gonna move on. It's nothing. To me, it doesn't mean that she wasn't good enough, because she is, and it just means that the coach isn't familiar and had girls that he has known and was on the team before, and he's just more comfortable with those girls, you know? This is a good team. They go far in this region, so I mean, you do have to be good. But anyway, that's the only reason why I get nervous, is, you know, for those reasons. Mostly just because it's a new school, and that's really all. I don't know the coach. She doesn't know I mean, she knows him now. Like, she's familiar with him, and he's familiar with her now. Anyway, all right, we're just gonna hope for the best. Today is the first day of tryouts. She's there right now, actually, so just hope for no injury, hope that she feels good about it, because you know, she is nervous. She said that. She's like, I'm nervous. Also, the only thing we say to her is just do your best. Like, that's all we want you to do. Just do your best, and you know, that's all you can do. That's what we're working with this week. Also, she does have a lot of soccer this week because there's a tournament this weekend. First tournament of the week, and of course it's the week of tryouts, which is just kind of crazy that they would do that to the girls. The higher team actually invited her to play with them for this tournament, and at first we were a little bit hesitant just because we didn't want to leave her team. We talked to her coach, and her coach really insisted on her playing for the higher team just because it will be good exposure for her. It is a showcase, so like colleges will be there. She isn't like super adamant about playing for a college. Like, if she were invited and it was a good fit, then she would, but she isn't really trying to like go out of her, I don't know. I just feel like she's still kind of undecided about it. But if a college was to reach out, I think she would be more open to it. So it is already like the afternoon. My son will be home in about an hour. Well, less than an hour, really. I've already gotten a lot done. I really was trying to plan out today and this week really well, just because It's new release week, and we know what that means. It means we got a lot of stuff to do. I really planned out, not hour by hour, but like the order in which I needed to get things done with prioritizing, just because I was like, that's the biggest thing. I need to prioritize everything so that the most important things do get done. So far, so good. I have been focused and have gotten done everything I needed to, plus maybe a little bit extra. I started planning, well, I started getting my personal planner worked on. Is that how you say it? I started working on my personal planner because I want to use it this week. So I am starting to use it. I didn't work on it last night. I kind of got it all set up today, and so I am excited about that. It will probably change, you know, as I'm using it. That's kind of the point, right? Is to really figure out how it will help me the most. I'm cool if it changes. I have a bunch of stuff in there. I'm gonna do a video like I've been saying for 100 years. You'll probably see it change a little bit just because I expect it to with how I need it to work for myself. That's kind of how my work planner was too at the beginning, was as I was trying to figure out exactly how I needed it to work for me, I changed things, so that's normal. Okay, Monday. So what can I write? I had to switch my workout around this morning because I was trying to, you know what, nothing is better than on a busy week you start more things into your routine. So this morning I wanted to incorporate like my cleaning routine back in because this is part of my personal goals, which I want to start using my personal planner, so I need to start like implementing that stuff. I decided that the best time for me to do like a cleaning routine or something like that is in the morning. Like that's just the best time. Once I make dinner, I have no energy to like clean and do things unless it's like tidying or folding laundry. So I, you know, cleaned the bathrooms, I did the laundry, everything was done, and I was dressed, worked out, all that stuff by 10, which kind of is late to me, but again, it's with my kids going to school. I'm helping them, like making their lunches, walking them to the bus stop, all that stuff. I didn't have an hour to do my workout, which was supposed to be day 14. So I did tomorrow's workout today, so I'll just swap them. So I'm gonna put clean bathrooms, which I actually did, like, so this is the day you're supposed to do it. I say supposed to do it, like with the program I'm doing, which is the Clean Mama program. I did clean them on Thursday, so they were pretty clean actually, but I just wanted to stay on routine, and that's kind of the point, is that they stay clean. And then down here, I'm going to put, I gotta pick up Katya at 4:15. I might leave a little early just in case they get done. I kind of ordered groceries. If you order groceries through Walmart app, you know you can pick a time, but then it'll go away if you don't do it within an hour. So I just start putting stuff in and make the order, and then I can add things until a certain amount of time. So I still need to meal plan, like finish the meal plan, and you guys are gonna be annoyed with me, but I still need to order the yearbooks, and I really need to do it because I'm pretty sure after this week they go up in price, so I need to do that. And then I'm just going to put Katya's ankle, like it's still a little iffy. I know we're talking about how much soccer she has this week. I would say it's at like 90% better, but she's wearing like an ankle brace right now. We're still wrapping it. So I just want to make sure she's doing her exercises for it and icing it. And then up here, I'm just going to put, well, maybe I'll put personal planner because I worked on that today. Okay, and then workout. Dinner is, tonight we're gonna do like a salmon curry. It's a new recipe, so hopefully it's delicious. Groceries will come tomorrow. I think we're just gonna do like beef tacos tomorrow, something simple. I'm going to go ahead and put in tomorrow. So we just have a lot of soccer stuff today. I have new release, not today, this week. I have new releases and Be Kind Rewind. That probably really ages me, but if you know, you know. Basically, when you would rent, I'll just tell you, when you would rent a movie from the video store, you would have to make sure you rewound it, or else they would charge you for them having to rewind it. I don't think Ash has anything this week. It's just gonna be really, because I have to pick her up after school now. She won't be taking the bus, obviously. I'm going to use one of these little small swatches. I'm gonna use like a half box type sticker, sorry. And then we'll do like a header. I'm going to put Epic 14. Whoops. Yeah, okay, I just wrote 4. And I think this is full body, but it's weights. This was a full body like hit. And this is full body weights. And then I need to dust. That will be the chore for tomorrow, which I also did that on like Friday, but I didn't do the, whoops, sorry. I didn't do the upstairs. And maybe right here, I will write Katya at 4:15. And then I will just leave the other stuff blank. I'm gonna put this floral. I feel like I say floral really weird. Like it's hard for me to say that for some reason. It makes me think of on The Walking Dead when Rick says Carl. Because you know he normally has like an accent and he's like Carl, coral. Like people make fun of that he says coral instead of Carl. I don't know. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. Anyway, that's just what that makes me think of. Let me know since well, this is gonna be like 2 videos in the future, so 2 videos ago. So this one, the love story, like Valentine plan with me, I was having problems with the software program that I use, so it didn't get uploaded when I actually wanted it to get uploaded. So I just decided like, okay, maybe I should just start putting the videos like a week delayed, like the plan with me's, so you actually won't see this until like March 9th. Let me know how you feel about that. Do you like seeing it more in like actual real time, or are we okay with that? I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it and I will assess. Do I want to do this? Oh, you know what? Maybe, because you know what? If she makes the team, I keep saying when she makes the team just because I want to, you know, put that out there. Then I will write it right there. And we will put a floral. I don't know. Do I say that weird? Whoops. It's my timer. I'm trying to keep track of my time. I think I've mentioned this to you guys. Just trying to keep... Actually, I'm not going to put this down yet because I will need to write down whatever I need to write down. And then I'll add a floral. Now every time I say that, I'm going to be like, ugh. Okay. And then we'll just put this. That might be good enough for now, just because I don't know the game times for this week. I need to contact that coach, but I think this is good. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We are back. It is Tuesday and we are going to plan. It is the afternoon, just after lunch, and I did work out today. We are going to do like beef tacos for dinner tonight. So I'm just gonna write that real quick. I did do the full body workout today. I dusted and then I did the meal planning last night, and so I need to write that groceries were delivered. And I cleaned out the fridge. So do I want to write it? Do I want to write it with that or just like separate? We'll just write it with it because I need to clean that out to put stuff inside. Here, I'm not going to write anything. I need to work is what I need to do right now. So I'm just going to write work here. And then last night we started Harry Potter Half-Blood Prince. And I think we have like 40 minutes left. So I'm just going to put that here because I didn't write it down last night. Okay, cool. That was good. So that's today, and tomorrow I'm not gonna write anything because I do need to pick her up tomorrow, but if she makes the team, I'm gonna write that instead of pick her up. Oh, but you know what? I guess I can write in here Epic 16. I think it's like shoulders, but I can't remember, so I'm not gonna write it. And then tomorrow's chore will be vacuum. That's all I'm gonna write for that day. We do have a few things that I might be able to put in. Thursday, Ash has a concert. He had a concert last week And he's like, I have another one. And I was like, what in the world? He's in orchestra for 8th grade. And then I'm just gonna do a flower. Wow, these got cut. I did a good job. This is some intricate cutting. So I'm gonna just put a floral here. I am undecided. I go to all his concerts and I probably will end up going, but he's like, you do not have to come, because at his old school, he was in orchestra also, and it was just always them. They didn't have like another group with them. Here, they always have like the high school with them or another middle school, or it just makes it sounds like really rude. I actually, when the high school performed with them last week, and I enjoyed it, but it made it like 3 times longer. So I thought we were only gonna be there for a half an hour, and it was like an hour and a half. I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't really planning on that, but all right, cool. So that's the thing. And he said it's like 5th graders. 5th and 6th graders? It's elementary school, so that's 5th grade. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, but I will have to drop him off, you know, take him to that. So I will have that. And then Friday, Katya does have a game, and I looked it up. I think I mentioned this yesterday. I did look it up myself, and I think it's at 6:30, but I need to ask the coach to send it to me, just in case. Like, I want him to be responsible for telling me what time, not I don't want to be responsible, as in if something changes, because I'm not on their group stuff. So I just mean like if something changes, I want him to be responsible and be like, oh, I didn't tell you, and not him rely on me. Does that make sense? It's not that I can't be responsible, but I just, you guys know what I'm saying. I wish he would just put us on the text, like the group message for the school, for soccer. You guys, my brain doesn't function as well when I'm doing this and talking. Okay, sorry, I'm changing this. I laid it down too like prematurely, because this is for after the game, because it'll probably like either I'll just plan, I'll probably be tired by that because it's gonna be cold, and maybe we'll go get a treat after or something, but I'm not sure yet. Oh my gosh, why don't I know what to put in? Maybe I'll just do the stamp. She needs to be there at like 5:30. We need to leave at like 4:45. You know, all that backwards math you have to do as a parent or as the mom. I feel like I'm constantly doing that, especially with soccer stuff, because they have to be there so early before the game. Ugh. And then, so I think that's at 6:30. I think this one's at 3:30. I think this one's at 9:30. But again, I don't want to be responsible for this. I need to just message him. I need to put that on here, like email coach. But Sunday, I just kind of want to get it started so I remember. Oh, you know what else is tomorrow? Is the She Cup. I'm gonna write that. It's the last game, the last day of games. So She Cup. She Believes. I keep wanting to call it, I think it's She Believes Cup. She Cup. Oh my goodness. She Believes Cup, and it's US versus Japan. I'm not sure how they decide who wins. I feel like it's just by points, and as of right now, Japan has twice as many points as US. So I'm kind of like, how are they going to win? Like, I don't know how that makes sense. So we'll just see. But I'm going to just put this here because I believe it's a morning game. We will do a label for my workout. Thursday will be mop. Okay, and then, sorry, I just kind of wanted to lay down the full boxes so we know where everything is going. I will put this label because we will probably go out to lunch after, because if it's at 9:30, 10:30, 11, yeah. So we'll be gone for a while. And then over here for this game, I'm going to do this torn. It's like noon. No, what did I say it is? 3:30, I think. We'll just put that in when I know what time it's at. Hopefully I don't have to change any of this stuff. You know what? I just decided I'm going to put this. Oh, I should have put it here. I was gonna put it for today's thing. Dang it. We'll probably be watching, I don't know what the next one is. What's the next Harry Potter? I don't know what it's called. There's 2, right? It's the last book. It doesn't matter. I'll just use that for when we watch another one. That will be cute. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. I don't want to just blab. Okay. So I know I have it in. I'm not going to write it down just because if something changes, I don't want it written down in the book. That is as much as I know for right now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is weeks later, you guys. I am so sorry. I wanted to wait to film Wednesday until, you know, I knew if she made varsity or not. And then the next day, and it just kept going, and life, you know. We are, I don't even know what the day, okay, it's the 11th today. So we're about 2 weeks behind, but we're gonna get caught up. So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on these last 2 weeks. I will fill you all in. So first, she made varsity. So that is very exciting. We are super excited about that. It is already exhausting, right? But she is doing great. How do I want to write this? I also forgot everything that I put in here, like what it was for. So I'm gonna reference some notes here. And so anything I said already, I don't remember. Because now it's been too long. Zoom you in a little bit. I did FaceTime my sister, Becca. I was FaceTiming her on my way to like get her. So that was exciting. I was like, Katya's calling, I gotta call you back. And like the first, she was just like, hi. And I was like, are you sad? And she's like, no. And so since she said no, I knew she made it. But down here, the She Believes, I did watch that. Japan, well, I watched half of it because it started so late for the East Coast, and Japan won, which I guess the US had won this She Believes Cup. Was it 5 years? Several years in a row. And so Japan finally knocked them out. I did a workout. What did I do? I don't know. Whatever 16 is, I'll have to look that up because I don't remember. After this, okay, we did watch Harry Potter Deathly Hallows. Is that right? No. Am I on the right day? There's no way we watched Hallows 2 if we watched... Oh, you know what? I'm off. This was here. I'm just gonna put Harry Potter because now I just wrote down the wrong Harry Potters. I did dishes and laundry, so we'll just put dishes and laundry. Moving on to Thursday, I did work out, and I don't remember which one it was. Well, I'm assuming it was Epic 17. And then I'll write in what it was because your girl doesn't know. I did mop, which is good. And then down here, what was I? Oh, Ash had a concert. Is that what I was writing? So Ash had his orchestra concert at 7. He has done orchestra since we moved to Virginia. So in 6th grade he started. He's in 8th grade, but he has decided that he doesn't want to do it in high school. So this is his last year. So these are his last concerts that we will be going to. Looks like we went to Panda Express this day. So I'm just gonna put Panda. I don't remember what I made on Wednesday. I probably had them do that because I needed to design because it was new release week. And Thursdays before a new release day are just hard, and that's something that can sometimes get taken off my plate for me. And then Katya had varsity practice. So I'm just gonna put a label for her practice. Whoops. And then I'm just gonna put some dots to make a list because it looks like, I mean, I basically did a bunch of work, even other than just designing. Did I film? No, I didn't. I had it on my list to film, but it didn't happen, which is fine. But I didn't really want to get this behind. I am pretty behind in filming just because I don't know. I don't really have a good excuse other than I just didn't prioritize it. It just got pushed to the side. Katya practice, or what should I put? High school practice. And this practice, it's a little bit different than at her last high school. They now go to like a different park. So I have to pick, well, she still rides the bus home, but I have to then drive her over to that park. She could probably find a ride, but it's fine. Right now, it's fine. Next, on Friday, I guess I did not work out, but I did do some cleaning. So I cleaned the appliances. The cleaning routine that I follow or try to my, my best ability, is like all these things like bathrooms, dust, vacuum, mop, and then Friday is catch up. So if you didn't do one of these, then you do that like Friday, or I try to pick something else that I need to do, or I'll do like showers, like clean showers on Friday, because adding that to bathrooms is just like a lot more. It's like a job in of itself. So I try to do that on its own day because it's just a lot. It's a lot. Okay, and then we're going to put, I basically worked a ton. What is this game? Oh, okay. I know where we are. I know where we're at here. Okay, this was her tournament weekend, which she was invited to go play with the higher team girls again, and it was fine. We actually ended up going back to her team on Sunday. I put laundry. Basically, I just worked until she had to go to her game. So I'm gonna put down here, sorry, I have another planner up here. Okay, game. This one was at 6:30, which was nice because then Ben could come. We weren't like rushing over there after school. And she had a meeting for varsity. Let me see. They might have picked up their uniforms. Oh my gosh. No, she got that on Monday. Okay, so never mind. But that means I had to pick her up from school. The only thing I can think of, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna put one of these small strips, and I'm just gonna put work. Listen, when I tell you what we've been doing, you will understand my mind right now. It is not at full functioning ability, which I want to tell you right now, but it can be in a different video. Unless you guys are watching my Instagram, then you know why. Maybe you'll feel bad for me. No, I'm joking. Don't feel bad for me. It was by choice. We're gonna put work because I did a ton of stuff, got ready for new releases because that's how I roll, which I have new releases this weekend too, and I've done nothing. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. We're gonna try though. And then down here, we just came home and they lost 0-1, which wasn't bad, but I think I got caught up on my journal where I worked on some in the car, like waiting for the game. It was really cold. It was really cold this whole weekend. It was windy and freezing and annoying. Okay, I kind of fell off even planning in my other planner for the day. So we're gonna kind of just, well, first here, she had her game. So this game was at 3:30. And I'm pretty sure they tied. And then afterwards, we went to dinner, just to a place that we like by by that field that we were at. And then I don't remember what we did. Probably watched a show. Probably did some work. I try to go back and fill in those days, but that doesn't always happen. So I guess I did some work earlier. Okay, so what are we writing? That we went to Bandit. Tacos. You know what? We needed to text her coach. So I'm just gonna write that because we needed to ask if she could play with them on Sunday. She barely played in this game, and for somebody, it's like a college showcase. It's like if she's gonna come and play, we're in her other team, her main team, she would play the whole game, which she doesn't have to play the whole game, but where she's playing half to more than half, like I don't know why. It's annoying. I don't know why we would choose to have her, even if more coaches are at the higher teams thing. It's like they're not going to see her because she's not playing. I just felt more like bad for her because it was so cold and she's just sitting there. Oh, it made me feel bad. I mean, she was fine and she didn't say I want to play. It was my husband. He was annoyed, which I didn't even really want her to play with that team because I thought that that's what would happen. We don't want that coach to think we're ungrateful that he invites her, but we're also not going to like waste her time or our time and let him know like she would rather play on the lower team and play. You know, like that's just what she would prefer. And we would prefer that too, honestly, because we're not, if she doesn't get picked up to go to a college, she's okay with that. Like she'll still play. The big thing for her is that it's fun. And I do think that should be a majority of it. Like I don't really like forcing kids to do things. I do think it's good as in, say you have to play a sport or do something, you can't just like be at home all day. But forcing them to do something they don't like, I don't like. So I have told her in the past, like, okay, if you don't want to play soccer, that's fine, but you have to play something. So if you want to choose to do something else, that's totally fine. But I'm like, but you're really good at this, so I'm not sure why you would change. Which she does enjoy it. You can tell when she's done, when she plays, she's in a better mood. Okay, you know what I might just do is we might leave this blank, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I know I filled it in with stickers, but I didn't write anything. It looks like I worked a little, so I cut and packaged orders. So I'm gonna just write package orders, which probably means I went to the post office, but I'm not gonna force it. And over here, I didn't write anything. Forgot what I wrote or what we did. So here I will write game at 12:30. I'm trying to think what we did. Oh, it was at her old high school, which was kind of fun, which is also nice because the other game was at 9:30 in the morning and it was supposed to be freezing, which that's not why we didn't go. We will suffer for a game. I'm just gonna fill this in and then we might just be done because that's all I wrote and I'm not about to just force writing things for no reason. I'm gonna do these dots because I probably did have like a to-do list and maybe I will make that up, maybe I won't. I do like at least a stickered layout. So even if I don't write anything, the majority of it is done. I could also go back and look on my apps, like workout apps, and see if I did work out this day or at least write my steps in. Other than that, just embrace the emptiness. It doesn't have to be a big deal and I still love it. And hopefully that was interesting and that you guys enjoyed that, even just coming back and just picking up where you left off. I am going to just continue doing plan with me's in this, but I hope you guys enjoyed that and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.